Welcome, Valley Fourth Church. Pastor Josh here for a Community Connection video, joined by Lori Graham. Excited to have a conversation today. And first, for the listeners that maybe haven't got a chance to meet you yet, why don't you just introduce yourself to us? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, thank you for having me here today.
Of course.
I am Lori Graham, and my husband, Sean, and I have been at this church for a really long time. I think we counted 29 years.
Wow.
And we came here as newlyweds, had a couple of daughters who are now grown. They were raised here in the church. And it's been just a really great church home for us, continues to be. We're entering the empty nest phase now, we think for the last time.
Okay.
Although we have a lot of cats, so it's not that empty.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. I know you've got an exciting announcement for us today about the coffee shop. It's been closed for a long time.
I do, yeah.
What can you tell us about the coffee shop?
So, the Valley Fourth Coffee Shop, otherwise known as Mission Grounds, is going to reopen this Sunday from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And we are super excited to welcome you back and to serve you up a really great cup of coffee.
Awesome. So 8:30, so that's about half an hour before first service. People could come get their coffee, be open during second service, and the break leading up to second service really is when you shut down kind of after second service starts there.
Yeah. Pro tip, get there a little early. If you come in at 10:25, you probably won't make the service on time.
That's a good tip. Get your orders in early. Now, you said the name of the coffee shop is Mission Grounds. That's one of the things we really wanted to talk about today is why is it called that and what's kind of the ministry value, the mission behind the coffee shop. Tell us about that.
Well, all of our proceeds from our coffee sales or any tips that we get, they all go into our missionary Christmas fund. And so all of our missionaries that we support here at Valley Fourth get a little extra financial love from the church at Christmas, and it just encourages them and supports them. And so we're excited to be a part of that. That's probably our main focus. We also exist to just provide good fellowship for our church members. We welcome in visitors. Sometimes we are the first faces they see. And so we like to, greet them, learn their names, a little bit about them, and give them a complimentary latte and welcome them. Yeah.
So the money that's raised, the proceeds, we should say, goes to our missionaries. But there's, of course, the value of just getting to chat and the fellowship there.
Yeah, and one thing that's really great about our ministry is it's multi-generational, and so just, in the process of serving coffee and some of the slower times, it's really great just to have the adults and the youth kind of keep a good balance of that in there. There's a lot of opportunity for building relationships and for mentoring, and we've had some really cool things come out of that. I myself met an older, wiser woman through the coffee bar, and she hasn't attended here in a few years, but we still meet weekly for coffee.
Oh, that's neat.
We have both benefited from that, and it started right in the coffee bar.
Yeah, those relationships are so important. By the way, if you're newer to Valley Fourth Church, the coffee bar is over in the gym building. It's not in our main sanctuary building, so you got to walk over to the gym building to make sure you can find that over there.
Yeah.
So we got to get into the details. Tell us about the menu. I know there's maybe a few changes. What can people expect to be able to order on the menu?
Well, the menu is going to be very similar to what we had before. You should be able to find most of your favorite coffee drinks. We had to make a few small changes just to streamline our process and to, allow for proper social distancing within the coffee bar. But I think that you're going to find lots of good things there. And we'll still have our baked goods as well with biscotti and muffins and occasionally cookies and donuts and that type of thing in case you didn't eat breakfast.
Okay, so you got some snacks, some coffee. Yeah. Can people come and get just a regular black coffee too, or an Americano?
They can
whatever
get an
they
Americano.
Want?
Yes,
Okay.
they can. The drip coffee is generally
we don't have anything to brew it over there, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you can get an Americano in the coffee bar, lattes, and chai teas, and tea, and lots of good things there.
Okay, well, we're super excited. Of course, with COVID, we're trying to follow all the rules. Anything they need to know about that?
I would just say follow the guidelines of the church and just use common sense with social distancing and not coughing on our counters and that kind of thing. We just like to be able to remain open. So if you can just help us with that kind of thing, that would be great.
Yeah, we appreciate all your work. I know it's been a lot of work going in ahead of time to get things ready for this, and it'd be great to have it back. I know some people are especially excited.
Yeah.
So the second part of our conversation is about serving the coffee shop. I know a lot of people have served in there for a long time. Maybe some of our listeners may be interested in that. So is there a need for people to help in the coffee shop? And if so, how can they get involved?
Well, we are looking at building our team right now.
Okay.
And the most important thing is that we have team members that are friendly, people who like to welcome people and greet them with a smile, practice their hospitality skills. That's probably our most important thing. Yeah. It is somewhat of a fast-paced environment at times, and so it's kind of good to be able to keep up with that. If you don't know a lot about coffee, it's not a total deal breaker. We can train you. I don't know, one of our best employees, or I guess he's not an employee, he's a team member.
They're volunteers. Yeah.
Volunteer. We couldn't talk him out of his Folgers, but he could talk the talk and serve up a great latte. So it worked out well.
Okay, so they could just come over and see you on Sunday at the coffee bar. It'd be a great way to say they're interested. Or, of course, you could email us here at the church, and I could get your info on to Lori.
I'm generally hanging out at the coffee bar during those hours, and so just come say hi, introduce yourself, and we'll talk.
Well, wonderful. Yeah, it's the first Sunday of December. It's going to feel like Christmas. Christmas decorations are going up, and it's just a cool time of the year, so it's nice to have the coffee shop getting open again. And,
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for all your hard work, and thanks for listening. Be sure to check out Mission Grounds Coffee Shop, and they've got coffee, Italian sodas, chai teas, little snacks, and a good chance to say hi over there. So with that, we hope to see you on Sunday. Of course, 2 services, 9 a.m. and 10:30 a.m., and we'll see you there.